The theme this year is CPR Saves Lives, and the beauty of that is we are looking towards just the best experience for folks as they're tuning in. Legislation recently passed in September which allows teenagers to be trained in the high schools. So we're going to have teens out there walking along with the float and on the float itself, and it's just a great way of having preventative out in place to help save lives.
Just continue. Don't stop until you can't do it anymore.
Well, right now we're trying to push that CPR aspect of it, that everybody should learn that skill. So the hands only that American Heart is teaching is for everybody to learn. You don't learn to do breaths, you don't learn to do check pulses. It's all a matter of getting involved and getting used to being able to protect somebody, using your hands only. Once you've called 911, the real skill is to make sure that you're in the proper position and using it properly, fast and effectively to compress the heart.
Everyone was freaking out, but like after like 2 minutes, I kind of said like, hey, I know CPR, but like kind of like as like a fun fact, like I know how to do like a, you know, just like a cool little tidbit. And my boss, the tournament director, was like, yo, like do it. So eventually I mean, I was so scared. I had to overcome the fears of, you know, breaking her ribs or people being mad at me or whatever. And, you know, I had to do CPR. I performed chest compressions, and she came back.
Tell me your name.
I'm Richard Lasher. I'm from upstate New York. The town is North Rose, and I have been coming out here to the Rose Parade since 2006. My wife and I got married on a float in the parade 1972 in my hometown. And in 2001, my wife passed away, and so I had to continue on and be positive. And 2006, I had a heart attack in March, and in June, I decided I wanted to come out and do what was on my bucket list. So I hooked up with Phoenix Decorating. I came out as a volunteer, and they've been moving me on up the ladder. Now I'm crew chief on my 4th year, and I'm working for Union Bank and the American Heart Association, and the crews that they have sent to us are excellent. We've had more fun, we've been more creative, and we put this float together for everyone to enjoy.
So is every part of the float covered in a flower, or?
The float is actually, everything has to be covered with something natural. For example, you can't take popcorn, pop it, and put it on the float. You can use the kernels, but you can't use popcorn. They use all kinds of vegetables, all kinds of flowers, anything natural.
So what's our star of this float? I see a lot of cranberries and...
We have cranberries and blueberries. We've got rice, onion seed, all kinds of things. It's just amazing how it all comes together.
And how many days have you been working on the float?
I actually will spend 10 days. My job is to get it completely covered and ready for the parade.
Excellent. So I think that's about it. Can you like all of our shirts say hashtag CPR saves lives? And so that's,
I'm sorry, what?
It's all the shirts, they say hashtag CPR saves lives. Yeah, the little X symbol. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So I just say hashtag?
It's for the kids.
Okay, and hashtag and what?
Hashtag CPR saves lives. That's our slogan.
Okay, you just want me to just say that?
Yeah.
Hashtag and CPR saves lives.
And can you thank Union Bank?
I cannot thank Union Bank enough for all that they have done, and they have been wonderful to work with.